Okay, good morning to Pink. How are you today? Okay, today I want to discuss with you the difference between goods and services. The difference between goods and services. Okay, let me tell you what's a good. It's something that you can use or consume, like food, books, car, CDs, movies. You know the cartoon? When you go and buy a CD for cartoon, right? This thing called a good. Okay? When you go and you buy something, right? Okay, what else you can go and buy? Excuse me, Haya, raise your voice, please. Again, please.
A cupcake.
Yes, you can go to the bakery and get a cupcake. Okay? And the cake. The bakery sells cupcake and cakes and cookies. Very good. Okay? So, a good, it's a something that you go, buy it with money, and you have it. Sometimes you can use it one more time. Sometimes use it one time, and sometimes it can last with you. You can use it over and over again. Okay? Okay. What a service? A service is something that someone does for you. Like what? Like when you went to the barber shop and you have a haircut. Okay? This called a service. So it's someone is doing for you a favor or service. Okay? What else is a service? When you go, for example, when you go to a restaurant and you order food, okay? You talk to the waiter, please, I need a pasta plate with a grilled chicken, okay? And some French fries. So the waiter is giving you a service, okay? He's giving you a service. He's doing something for you. He entered the kitchen inside and he get the plate and the food for you. If you want juice, he go and get you a juice. Okay? So this is a service. Okay? What else is a service? Who can tell me? Who else can be a service or do a service for you? The mechanic. Right? And what? The pilot. Yes, the pilot is giving you a service. He is driving his plane. By turn, please. And if you want to talk, you have to raise your hand, right? Okay. Again, so a service is something that someone does for you, like fix a meal, give you a haircut, teacher who teach you science or language. Okay? Okay, what about the good? Let's go back to the good again. It's something that you can use or consume, like food, books, CDs, clothes, right? You can buy a good, okay, and use it either just once or over and over again, okay? For example, you can go to have a hot dog sandwich, right? So you pay the money for the hot dog man who's selling the hot dog, okay? You take your sandwich. So you pay money and you take a good. The hot dog sandwich here is the good. So you pay money and you take a good. The good here is the hot dog sandwich. Okay? And you eat it and it's done, finished. Sometimes you go to the bookstore and you buy a book, right? So who can tell me, the book here is a good or a service? Again, it's a good or a service? Very good. Okay, if you went to a barber shop to have a haircut, who can tell me, is it a good or a service? One more time. When you go to have a haircut, is it a good or a service? Very good. Why it's a service? Because the barber is doing you a service. He's cutting your hair. Okay? Let's see. Here are goods. When you go to the shop and you need to buy shoes or boots, whatever. So here, the boots or the shoes, are they goods or services? Goods, very good. Okay. And if you went to the supermarket and you want to buy apples, vegetables, meat, chicken, carrot, whatever, you go to the supermarket and you just shop. You want to shop with your mommy. Okay? So, is it a good or service? Good, very good. Excellent. Okay. If you went to the bookstore and you want to buy a story or a book to read, is the good or service? Good. Very good. Excellent. And the hot dog man is giving you a good or a service? Very good. The farmer.
Good. Good.
Actually, the farmer is giving you a service and good. Both. He can give you both. Yes, he can give you a service and at the same time, it's good. So anything you can buy, you pay money. And you buy, we call it good. We call it good. So all we have here in the pictures, they are goods. Okay? Okay, let's see the services. Services here. When you want to go somewhere, to the school, when you want to go to the cinema with your mommy, or to the club. Thank you, Mahmoud Amr. Very big clap for Mahmoud Amr, please. Yes, Haya, if you want to go to your grandma. So you need a drive, okay? You need a drive. You don't have a car, for example. So you need a drive. So what you should do, you will take a taxi, right? You will have to go down to the street and catch the taxi and say, hey, please, I want to go to my granny. Okay? So he is giving you a service. He's giving you a service. Okay. Teacher. The teacher is teaching you. So she is doing you a service. She is teaching you. Yes, yes. Okay? And here is the barber. When you go to the barber shop and you need to have a haircut. Shh. Noor, stop talking, please. So he is doing you a service. Okay? And here's the chef. He is fixing you and cooking meals to give you food. So he's doing you a service. Okay? And what else we have? The babysitter. When you have a baby brother or a baby sister, so your mommy will go to work and daddy will go to work and you come to school. So the baby needs a babysitter to sit with him or her to take care and watch the baby. Okay? So the babysitter watches the baby and takes care of it, of her or she or he. Okay? So she's doing a service. Okay? Okay. Let's together conclude the difference between goods and services. Goods, that something you pay money for it, okay? And you have it. You can hold it. You can touch it. It's a solid thing. Remember we talked about the states of matter? So it's a solid thing. You can hold it, you can touch it. You pay money to get food, right? You pay money to get shoes or boots or slippers. You pay money to buy a book. You pay money, or Crocs, yes. You pay money to get a sandwich to eat. So anything you pay money for it, to have it, it's a good. It's a it's a good. Okay? But when you need someone to make something for you, for example, like the teacher or like the barber, okay? When you go to the teacher, for example, like me, you came to school and I teach you, right? Do I give you something in your hand? Take. This is the teaching? No, right? It's something not concrete. You cannot hold the education. Can you hold the education or the teaching in your hand? No. So it's a service. The service that's something you can have, but you cannot touch it, you cannot hold it. Sometimes. Sometimes you can, but sometimes, or most probably, you cannot. When I come and teach you English, like we did in the sight words 4 and 5, do I have the 4 and 5 in my hand and I give it to you? Do I have it in my hand and I give it to you? No. I just explain and teaching you the difference between 4 and 5. This is the sight word 4 and this is the sight word 5, right? Do I give it to you in your hands? No. So it's untouchable. So it's a service. Okay? When you go to the barber shop and you want to have a haircut, can you hold the haircut? No. You just go to the barber. Hi, how are you? Please, I want to have a haircut. And you sit down and he get his scissors and he started to cut your hair. So he's doing you a service. Okay? Does the barber give you a thing in your hands? ازاي يعني يا نور؟ How? No, he doesn't. He just gives you a service. He cuts your hair. When you go to the doctor, who can tell me a doctor is good or service? Huh? Again, the doctor. Service. Very good. Okay, who can tell me? Let's think about something else. When you park your car, or daddy, when daddy's parking his car, this man is a good or a service? Service. Very big clap for Mahmoud Amr. Very big clap. Okay, when you want to eat meat and you go to the butcher, you know the butcher? The butcher is the man who sells meat. Okay? You want to eat meat, so you go to the butcher's. Okay? And you ask him for meat. So you say, okay, I want 3 kilos of meat, please. So he tells you, okay, you pay the money and you take the meat. Is it a good or a service? Good. Very big clap for Noor Tariq, please. Very big clap. It's a good. Why it's a good? Because you pay money and he gave you back something in your hand. You can hold the meat, right? You can hold it. He put the meat in the plastic bag and he give it to you. So you can hold it. You pay money and something that you can hold. So it's a good. One more time. A good is something that you pay money for it and you have it and you can hold it. Okay? But a service is something you pay money for it too, okay? But you cannot hold it. It's someone who's doing you something. It's someone who's doing you something. Like the barber shop, like the teacher, taxi driver, babysitter, cooker or chef, okay? You pay them so they do something for you, okay? But in good, you pay and you take something in your hands. You take it, you touch it, okay? You got the concept? You got me now? You want me to repeat one more time? Is it okay now? Okay, let me tell you one more time. A good is something that you can use or consume, like food, books, cars, CDs, clothes, boots, skirts. Okay? You buy a good to use it, either just once or over and over again. A service is something that someone does for you, like what? Like fix a meal, give you a haircut, teach you a language. So a service, it's not a solid thing that you can hold, but you can get something you need. Like you need to be educated, right? You need to learn to be a good citizen. So a teacher gives you a service by teaching you and educating you. Okay? A barber or the hairdresser gives you a service that it's something you need to look nice and pretty, right? Okay? Okay. Thank you, kg2pink.